Everybody, welcome to Late Horror Show. I am Dino, as always, right? What's going on there? History of Old Time Radio Shows, CBS Radio Mystery Theater edition number 7. So here we go. Horror Junkie for Life. What is going on? Evening all. Evening to you. Connie Clary. What's going on? Black Roses. Listen, if that's a lot of models. That's all I got to say. Definitely would help you out with those. Anyways, good to see y'all. This is a very casual, history of old time radio. I'm going to go through each and every episode and talk about it a little bit, and hopefully have fun with you guys in the chat here a little bit. And also be sure you hit that thumbs up. I'm already tongue-tied tonight. What can I say? Hit that thumbs up button. Leave a comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. You know the drill. Where did I leave off last week? I left off at Dress to Kill. So we are going to move on to episode number 147. There is a movie night this week for members of the channel and members on Patreon. So movie nights every Friday night at 8 p.m. Fun times. Everybody enjoys the movies. Good stuff. Hello, Ed Stathis. Did you get your eggs and your hash all good and cooked? Sounds good. Sweet Indigo 45. Hello. Good to see you tonight. Good to see you. Kathy Evans. Good to see you. You know what? There's also a little bit of news here coming up this Wednesday, next week. There is going to be a new show premiered on the channel, which I'm hoping will be one of the funniest and one of the funnier shows on the channel. That's all I can say. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be somewhat episodic in nature. That's all I'll leave you with. It's a comedy, but it'll start this Wednesday, and I couldn't stop laughing, so you guys should be cracking up, I would think. But anyways, coming. Broke the thumb right off the button, Dino. Oh boy, thank you, Ed Stathis. Good to hear. Bubba, what's going on? Is it Dino does ASMR? No, that's not the one. This is actually something really produced, so it's going to be kind of a cool thing. The ASMR, I'm thinking about which way to go with it, how to go with it. I don't want to be too cheesy, too disgusting, too like, oh my God, what the hell is he doing? But you may get a little bit of that on Wednesday. You guys might be going, what the heck is this? But anyways, come on, stop teasing. Listen, I gotta leave you guys with something. Next Wednesday, check it out. So gonna be fun. And trivia this Saturday will be fun. The Shining we will be doing. And also me and Dave Plouffe on Sunday. I didn't put it up yet. I'm working on it. But we will be talking all things Sherlock Holmes, mostly Basil Rathbone, Nigel Bruce. But me and Dave, we got some stuff cooked up for you guys on Sundays. So stay tuned there too. With that said, let me get right into... I can't tell you guys what it is. Anyways, let's get right into this. So starting with episode 147, the next 3 are rebroadcasts. So The Sending from 3674, episode 148, The Creature from the Swamp, rebroadcast from 3774, episode 149, The Thing in the Cave, a rebroadcast from 31174. So what's the new one? The premiere. Number 150. Here we go. Just making sure. Hello, 45. What's going on there? Episode number 150. To Kill with Confidence. Premiered June 3rd, 1974. Rebroadcast 8/23 of 74. To Kill with Confidence. Bubba says Dave is a great addition to the channel. Dino. Yep. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. M. Dewey. Good evening, darling. Good evening to you. What is going on? I'll double the Ovaltine in the package for the teas. I can't do it. Well, okay. I mean, okay. How can I put this? It's going to be a paranormal show, but not really a paranormal show. It's going to be a well, how can I put this without giving it totally away? It's going to be a funny kind of SNL type weird bit. That's all I'll put it. That's all I'm going to say. Anyways, okay, so episode 150, To Kill with Confidence. The cast was Marion Seldes as Ruth Renard, George Petrie as Lieutenant Powell, Larry Haynes as Leo Renard, Gilbert Mack as Frank, and written by Sam Dan. Sam Dan. Sam approves of Sam Dan, I do believe. While driving on their honeymoon, Leo and Ruth, what a name, right? Leo and Ruth, right out of that. Of course, married just 2 weeks. That's all. Stopped to have their car repaired. She leaves to buy him a birthday present, returning 90 minutes later to discover that the car has gone. What has happened to the car? Leo has disappeared, and that the service station they had stopped at has been closed for 3 years. Sounds like a paranormal story, right? Something that just might happen. You earned the extra Ovaltine, Connie Clary. Awesome. There you go. Definitely good to see everybody who's here. Yeah, like I said, this is just a very casual catching up with the CBS Radio Mystery Theaters shows and the history of them. So there you go. Episode 151. Yeah, and that was really very paranormal. Coming across something, but you come back and find out it was never there. It was closed for 3 years. What the heck happened? Episode 151. A lot of people's favorite. An occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. Premiered on June 4th of 1974. Rebroadcast 8/24/74 and 9/15/79. Let me say hi real quick to Schultze. Hello to all. And by the way, the last collection of CBS Radio Mystery was great. And I still haven't finished them all. There were many new ones I hadn't heard yet, and they were all excellent. Very cool, Schultze. There you go. So, with that said, an occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. The cast, William Prince as Peyton. William Prince as Peyton Forrester. Jack Grimes as Woody. William Redfield as Robbie Tompkins. Leon Janney as Corporal. Mildred Clinton as Millicent. Now that's an old name, right? Millicent? 40s, 50s kind of became a name, something. Adapted by Sam Dan, based on the 1891 short story by Ambrose Bierce. So there you go, an occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. What is the plot? What is this about? Yo, traveling fools. What's going on? Harry Scott, hi boy donuts to you, my friend. Good to see you. This is about, let's see, it's the fall of 1863, and Peyton Forrester, declared physically unfit for service in the Southern Army, is caught by the Yankees, and he unsuccessfully attempts to blow up the railroad bridge over Owl Creek, and thus isolate the entire Union Army. Union troops catch him in the act. Forrester is convinced that nothing can harm him after the rope wraps around his neck. And the rope miraculously snaps. Forrester now swims for his life, dodging the bullets of Union troops, and plans another attempt at dynamiting the bridge. So there you go. Kind of a typical story, but kind of a favorite of a lot of people when it comes to CBS Radio Mystery Theater. So there you go. Donald Duck Apple Juice. Yes. MB. Hey, Alfred, what's going on? I'm making dinner, but listening in. Thank you, MB. Alfred. Definitely good to see you here. Let us know what you're making because, I get hungry right about now. So why not hear what you got going on there, right? Recently, or when that collection was playing, I was chatting with Sean, who asked me what my favorite radio program, and I said this one, the one we're listening to right now. This one's the best. Oh, An Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge. Yes, yes, many people's favorites. So, on to episode 152, A Sacrifice in Blood, rebroadcast from 3/12 of 74. Deadly Darling Dolores. Deadly Darling Dolores. Dolores rhymes with, anyways, premiered June 6th of 74, rebroadcast 8/25 of 74. The cast, everybody. I haven't heard that one yet. Sounds pretty cool. Oh, Ed Stathis. Yeah, you got to get on that. Of course, you'll find it in my mix. But anyways, the cast, Nat Polen as Jim Elliott, Marion Seldes as Dolores, Earl Hammond as Bob Stoddard, Roger DeCoven as Admiral Goodwin, and written by none other than Sam Dan, the man. Two scientists working on the ultimate weapon. Hear their computer, which they have named Dolores. Their computer is named Dolores. Say she will kill them if they don't program her with the formula that will complete the weapon, which, if successful, would destroy all of Earth's animal life. The scientists who have become opposed to the project try to escape. Dolores kills one and chases the other to a vacant house in the country so Dolores can run. She is an AI machine. She is a robot. She is chasing them to kill them. Wow, the ultimate weapon, right? How interesting, right? Hi, fam. What's going on? Yeah. Hello. So yeah, very interesting. Sam Dan going a little bit sci-fi there, a little bit sci-fi, a little bit rock and roll, a little bit country, a little bit of everything going on there, right? Episode 154. Here we go. A Little Night Murder, also rebroadcast from 3/13/74. Episode 155 was The Fall of the House of Usher, rebroadcast from 3/14 of 74. As we know, The Fall of the House of Usher was played 4 times on CBS Radio Mystery Theater over the years. So there you go. I like the timestamps, Dino. Now I can say I was 13, 14 years old when I listened to these programs. There you go, Ed Stathis. Yeah. If you don't know, the overnight show is a mixture of pretty much just detective shows. Ones I haven't played in a little bit. So there you go. Thus the detective stream tonight. And they are timestamped. So yeah, there you got that. And I did that last night too, timestamps. Not always able to get to the timestamps, but when I do, I try. Okay, so episode 156, Sea of Troubles, rebroadcast from 3/18 of 74. Episode 157, A Bargain in Blood. Why not? The cheaper, the better. Premiered June 10th of 74 and rebroadcast 8/27 of 74. What is it about? No, who's in it? How about that? Who's in it? Hey, Duck Dodgers. What is going on, Duck Dodgers? Cool. Fall of the House of Ushers. Yes, 4 times. Sears James. This must be a special episode. This is the first time I've seen Dino's forearms. Oh, no. Yeah, my forearms. See, I got the tattoos. Where are they at? Right there. Yin Yang. Right there. And I've got, if you can see, I'm trying to get in view, dragon. It's a little Griffith. Chinese dragon right there. Asian. Anyways, yeah, no, it's just hot here. It's hot. It's hot in Cleveland. So Dolores, that one sounds good. What number was that? 153. Let's see. 153. Schultze, 153. Episode 153. Ocean, what is going on? Good to see you. Yeah, Sirs James. Hot. Anyways, A Bargain in Blood. The cast: Tony Roberts as Salvador Ross, Evelyn Juster as Ruthie Maitland, Mandel Kramer as Mr. Maitland, Bob Dryden as Halpert, Gilbert Mack as Joey, Jack Grimes as bartender, written by Henry Slessor, based on his 1961 short story, The Self-Improvement of Salvador Ross. Yeah, Sam Dan, he did a lot of short stories. So there you go. Or Henry Slessor and Sam Dan, both had a lot of short stories based for CBS Radio Mystery Theater. What is it about? Salvador Ross is in, just looking at the chat real quick. Salvador Ross is in love with Ruthie, daughter of a teacher who doesn't want a factory bum for a son-in-law. How dare she? Then Sal discovers his strange power. Trading what he's got for anything, he swaps his head of hair for drinking money, whiskey for the return of his hair, his 26 years for an old man's age and fortune. A year at a time back for 1,000 each. But Ruthie still won't marry him unless he has compassion. And that can only come from her ill father. What an interesting story. Bargain in Blood, A Bargain in Blood, episode 157. Notes for this show? Henry Slessor's short story, The Self-Improvement of Salvador Ross, originally appeared in the May 1961 issue of the magazine of Fantasy and Science Fiction. In 1963, Jerry McNeely adapted the short story for television, which was later broadcast on Rod Serling's The Twilight Zone on January 17, 1964. Slessor, a leading mystery writer, was for many years a staff writer for the television series The Edge of Night. Interesting notes there with Henry Slessor. There you go. And I hit the like button. Yay. Ocean, thank you, thank you, thank you. I listen in every day on my TV when I don't come into the room. Awesome, Ocean. Always glad to see you here and around. So there you go. Horror. Yep, cool night here in Western Massachusetts. Yeah, it's been very, very hot here. That's for sure. So moving on to episode number 158. The Ghost at the Gate, rebroadcast from March 20th of 74. Next episode, episode 159, The Rat. The Rat. Premiered June 12th, 1974. Hold up, y'all. Horror Junkie for Life. Thank you for the support. $5 super chat. I'm going to wash some dishes while I listen. Love your channel as always, Dino. Thank you so much, Horror Junkie. Much love to you as well. Thank you. Much appreciated. So, The Rat. Who is this rat? And what is he doing? Cast. Michael Wagger is Dr. Grayson Carter. Ralph Bell is Dr. Wayne Chaney. Joan Loring is Doris Chaney. Robert Caliban is Dr. Morton. No relation to the Morton Salt Company. Written by George Lothar. George Lothar. It's one of those days, people. Dino can't pronounce words correctly tonight. Yes, George Lothar. Frustrated by his wife's love. What? For a fellow researcher. And disappointed by a decision of his supervisor, scientist Wayne Chaney seems to be going out of his mind. Sounds about right. He helped develop the world's most intelligent rat. That used to be Ben. Ben, the two of us, yeah. I love that movie. Anyways, Willard was pretty good too. The original. The remake was pretty good too. But anyways, which should have given him the boost needed for another project. When his superior, Dr. Morton, is found dead because of a bite by a Rattus norvegicus. Do I do that on purpose or? Anyways, no one can figure out how the rat named Attila managed to escape from its cage. Was it due to Attila's superior intelligence? Or did the rat have a little help from Cheney? Not the Cheney we all. Anyways, Ocean, me too, Dino. There you go. Thank you, Connie Clary. Hope everyone is enjoying the stream and the channel. Please subscribe. Hit that bell icon, please. Man, I think my last stream on the CBS Radio Mystery Theater history of just got 58 thumbs up. That's it for the entire stream. I was so sad. I went to bed crying. But it's all right. But thank you, Connie Claire. The Rat, nice, good title. Don't think I know that one. Yes. It's an interesting run, right? Yes. I think, listen, I'm pretty sure I've heard all of these, but sometimes you don't hear one for a while, and then you're like, you listen to the plot and all that, and you're like, what? That's weird. Anyways, okay, so where are we at now? Let's see. Episode 160. Episode 160. The House of Seven Gables. Not 6, but 7. Why have 7 gables when you can have 6 or 8? What? First, Willard was the best with Ernest. Yes, Willard. The original Willard was very, very good. Ben was pretty good too. I think I prefer Willard over Ben. But yeah, both good movies. Great story. I used to have a pet rat that I called Peanut. Yes, I did many years ago. Peanut was your typical brown rat with the hairless tail. It would crawl on me. It was so smart. Would scratch the heck out of my arms though. That's for darn sure, because of its long nails. Peanut wouldn't let me trim them up, but I made a big cage for the rat, and he was so cool. He was so cool. Anyways, The House of Seven Gables. Where shall we go from here? Premiered June 13th, 1974. Rebroadcast 8/31 of 74 and 6/2 of 79. The cast: Norman Rose as Matthew Mull. Holgrave Mull played a dual role there. So Norman Rose played Matthew Mull and Holgrave Mull. Jada Rowland as Phoebe Pyncheon. Arnold Moss as Judge Pyncheon. And Colonel Pyncheon. Did they have a problem finding actors? Maybe. I don't know. Bryna Rayburn as Alice Pyncheon. And one of my favorite actors' names in this show, Stats Cotsworth. Stats Cotsworth. I am Stats Cotsworth. Would you like anything before I retire for the evening? Plays Clifford Pyncheon. Adapted by Ian Martin, based on the 1851 novel by the Nathaniel Hawthorne. Plot: unfairly condemned to death by the scrupulous, avaricious Colonel Pyncheon. Avaricious. What's avaricious mean? Colonel Pyncheon. Matthew Mull vows before he dies that Pyncheon's family will have blood to drink. Well, good for them, right? When Pyncheon dies soon after Mull, it is the beginning of the extinction of his family. That's pretty. There's fighting words. Finally, only Phoebe, the youngest and the most innocent of the Pyncheons, and Holgrave, the last of the Mulls, are left to try to break the curse. So the House of Seven Gables, interesting. A couple actors playing dual parts, very cool. They are super smart, but not enough to fool Pepe, says Ed Stathis. No. Well, I don't know. Can Pepe be fooled? Maybe. Can't do the rat thing, LOL, Ocean. I know, listen, I can do the rat thing, and I love the rat as a pet, but there's no way you're ever getting a mouse around me. Isn't that funny? A mouse is just so creepy. Maybe because it's so Maybe because it's so much smaller. I don't know. I don't know. That sounds like a cool episode. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. Okay, so moving on. Again, adapted from Nathaniel Hawthorne's story, The House of Seven Gables. Next episode, episode 161, Ordeal by Fire, is a rebroadcast from 3/21 of 74. Episode number 162 is Diary of a Madman, rebroadcast from 3/25 of 74. Episode 163, Death by Whose Hands, also rebroadcast from March 26th of 74. Episode 164, 3 Times Dead, premiered June 17th of 1974. Rebroadcast 9/1 of 74. The cast was William Redfield as Don Greenway, Suzanne Grossman as Ella Greenway, Danny Acco as Mr. Sanchez, Sam Gray as Sergeant Carter, and written by Sam Dan. Soon after, a policeman kills 2 thugs, that's right, thugs, in an attempted holdup. The holdup victim, a store owner, gives the cop's wife a solid gold 6-inch statue as a thank you gift. The store owner says it will grant the owner 3 wishes. Very nice. Without telling her husband, she makes a first wish for $15,000. Almost immediately, his squad car is hit head on. It seems she'll get the $15,000 in life insurance money. Good for her. There you go. That's all needs to be said. Okay, on to a great episode. And episode 165. Let's see. Later, Crash. Cam's Crash Courses. I got to pop off and walk my mom's dog. Catch you later, everyone. See ya. My sister and niece just got 2 mice. Yeah, I mean, listen, as long as they're in the cage, it's fine, but there's no way I could take it out and hold it, that's for sure. My Savannah monitor loved rats and mice. Okay, Duck Dodgers, I got you. Your monitor lizard. How big was your monitor that loved rats? Probably very small ones, I would think. Jeez. How big was your monitor? Got to be a big one for the rats, right? Unless you guys got babies. But anyways, episode 165, the great story of all time, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, premiered on 6/18 of 74, rebroadcast 3 more times, which it's up there for 4 times in a row, or not in a row, but 4 times rebroadcast. 9/4 of 74, 1/8 of 78, and 7/7 of 79. The cast, Kevin McCarthy as Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. There you go. Ian Martin as Utterson. There you go. Court Benson as Dr. Lanyon. Marion Seldes as Beatrice. Adapted by George Lothar. Of course, based on the 1886 story, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde by Robert Louis Stevenson. So Dr. Henry Jekyll, a prominent London physician, has long held the theory that every person contains within himself not one spirit, but 2. You know, the angel on one side, the devil on the other. One good, the other evil. He also believes a way can be found via an elixir to release the evil spirit. In his laboratory, he works out such a potion, which transforms him into a hairy, malformed dwarf with claws. Interesting. A murderer named Edward Hyde. Though he fights against it, Dr. Jekyll slowly becomes subservient to Mr. Hyde. Ooh. Okay, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, in celebration of Mystery Theater's 5th season, was rebroadcast on January 8th of 1978. Hyman Brown, commenting after 4 years of broadcasts and 800 different dramas, said, if we went by the old standards with 1 program a week for 39 weeks, Those 800 scripts would represent more than 20 years of work, but it has been great fun, and the first 4 years have slipped by almost too quickly. Despite my optimism, it was a mystery when we began whether the audience would respond. Misprint maybe. Now we know they're out there clamoring for more, and among them are many young people. Yes, yes, which is especially gratifying. They've discovered the joy of listening. They've discovered the drama of the spoken word, the theater of the mind. I say this over and over and over again. It is 2023, and you can still put these shows on. Close your eyes at night and put yourself in a different time period. Use your imagination, the imagination of the mind. This is what makes old time radio what it is, what we love about it. Not to mention a lot of good writing, right? And acting. It's just so unbelievable. Big hugs to Kathy, as always. Good to see you, Kathy. Glad you're here. Vicky Alcorn. That's wonderful, Connie. Great to. Oh, it was about 4 foot monitor. Wait, what? Small rats, not full grown. You had a 4-foot monitor. Okay, even a 2-foot monitor with a 2-foot tail. Holy hell! Duck Dodgers, man. Are you on Discord? Yeah, you're on Discord, right? Please post a picture of your monitor. I want to see what your monitor looked like at 4 feet long. That is freaking unbelievable. I would love to see that. Please, Duck Dodgers, if you can. If you can't, it's okay. Beth Germanetti, thumbs up time 100. Hello to all, love and hugs to you. Thank you, Beth Germanetti. Good to have you here. Good to have you here. And also, Michael Pucciarelli. Pucciarelli. Michael Pucciarelli. You caught me on a bad night. I can't speak tonight for some reason. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is healthy and well. God bless. God bless you, Michael. Thank you for being here. Thumbs up, everybody. Please, thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Duck Dodger says yes. Okay, please post that, man. Vicky Alcorn, been loving CBS Radio, Mr. Theater Dino. Thank you so much for airing them. Oh, yes, Vicky, have aired them all on the channel. There's a playlist, but started to rebroadcast them fixed up with better quality and better sound. So there you go. Man, I know I missed somebody. You pronounced it perfect, brother. LOL. Thank you. Awesome. I'm glad I did. I think I still butchered it a little bit, but if you say I said it right, then you know better than I, right? Thank you, Michael. Let me just go up real quick. Make sure I didn't miss anybody. I still can't believe a 4-foot monitor. Oh my God, that's unbelievable. Frank Mancini, where the heck have you been, my friend? Holy heck and heck. Frank Mancini, The Black Room is a very spooky episode to listen to in the dark. I can't agree more. A lot of these are really. Let's see. CM, good to see you, CM. Glad you made it. On to episode number, what we just did, Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. We are on to episode number 166, which is a rebroadcast from March 27th of 74. It's simply murder. Oh, Duck Dodgers. Sorry, no pics on tablet back in high school. A Komodo dragon or our monitor? You didn't have you had a Komodo. If you had a Komodo dragon, that's against the law. Listen, their saliva has what is it? 1 million germs and like one bite and they kill anything or saliva on your skin or sore and you're dead. Are you seriously saying a Komodo dragon? A Komodo dragon? Listen, I'm not going to say I don't believe you. I trust you. But they will kill you, dude. Hard to believe you even got one in the country. A Komodo dragon. Okay, okay. Moving on. Let's see. Uh, they sound great. You know, I have my own playlist that I save them on. Awesome, Vicky. Awesome. No, I'm saying they are monitors. Okay. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. Got you. Yeah, kimono dragons. They they live on the island of Komodo, right? Yeah, Komodo Island. Yeah, and that's the only place that they technically, I think, are. Although they probably uh, been around other places now because once humans find this out, they bring them wherever they can. But invasive species, But yeah, yeah, you don't want to be around one of them, man. My daughter's friend has weasels, says Beth Germanetti. Wow, weasels. Okay. That's something I think you could have. There are certain animals you can't have. There's a pet store over by me that has some weird animals. There's this gerbil type animal. Uh, it's from Brazil, but it's like a fluffy tail, but it's like big, like almost like a large giant rat, but very weird looking. I'm going to have to take some pictures and put it up on the Patreon or the Discord. Sorry. Sharon Stone's ex-husband survived a Komodo dragon bite. Really? CM. Oh my. Wow. Very cool. So, okay, moving on. Let's get to it. Next episode, number 167, The Secret Doctrine. The Secret Doctrine from June 20th, 1974, rebroadcast 9/6 of 74. The cast, Mercedes McCambridge as Louise, Nick Pryor as Peter Sorrell, Bob Dryden as Gabe, Mildred Clinton as Noemi, I think that's it. Noemie, Noemi. Okay, William Johnstone as Father Giles, written by Elspeth Eric. Another one of CM's favorites. Sorry, CM, just joking with you. Much love. We got bunnies in our backyard. Yeah, so do I. Do they have big eyes, Dino? They do, Beth Germanetti. I wish I could remember the name. Oh, I don't remember the name, but I will find out. It's like it starts with a G, maybe Ingu or Ingu, something similar. Anyways, let's continue. What is this about? Written by Elspeth Eric, The Secret Doctrine. When American film star Peter Sorrell arrives in a small Gascony town to make a movie, a peasant woman, Louise, who has seen most of his past hits, provides him with French food and wine. She wants him to fall in love with her and take her to the United States. If she doesn't, she and a friend, Noemi, who possesses magical powers, plan a long unused mass of Saint Secure, a mass of revenge. Let me say that again. Noemi, who possesses a magical powers, plan a long unused mass of Saint Secure, Secaire, a mass of revenge. Just had to repeat that because I was trying to let it roll around in my head. CM, Mercedes was a great actor, but sounds like she's on the verge of a nervous breakdown in most episodes. Yes, CM. Yes, she is. She does. Give him a good meal and he'll stay. Rabbits, squirrels, and birds in mind. There you go. Ha ha. Same here, Ed. Don't forget guinea pigs. Oh boy, yeah. They're very needy and they squeak. Anyways, okay. So episode 168, The Unearthly Gift, rebroadcast from 3/28/74. Episode 169, The Black Cat, rebroadcast from 4/1 of 74. Episode 170, The Pharaoh's Curse, also rebroadcast from 4/2/74. Now we're up to episode 171. Escape, Escape. From premiered June 24th of 1974, rebroadcast 9/7/74. The cast was Bob Dryden, Hank Farley as Hank Farley, Terry Keane as Dolly Farley. Dolly Farley. Hi, I'm Dolly Farley. You come up for some good old cooking down in my mom's restaurant. Whatever. Robert Caliban as Will Chase. I'm Will Chase. I'm the best runner in town. Anyways, I don't know what I'm doing, you guys. Whatever. Bryna Rayburn as Granny Good, as opposed to Granny Bad. She is good, quite good, is what she is. Oh! Listen, I can't speak tonight at all. I can't speak tonight at all. But JoJo, thank you. $50 super chat. Oh, thank you so much for the support in the channel. I'm absolutely enjoying your pronunciation attempts and successes. Well done. Listen, tonight, sometimes during these streams, okay, I can't pronunciate words so goodly. Is what I can't do. So that's just how it goes sometimes. Whether I can sing as good on those nights, I don't know either. But, thank you, JoJo. Thank you. Really appreciate the $50 super chat. Good knowing you're in the chat. Thank you. And thanks, everybody, for thanking JoJo for the support for the channel. Mercedes goes back to 30s and 40s movies. Yes, Sears James. Very much so. The Indigo Girl. Okay, so listen, this is the show where I'm just wacky. I don't know what more to say. I'm wacky. Okay, so with that said, Escape. I think, okay, Bryna Rayburn is Granny Good and written by Bob Juren. Bob Juren. Juhren. Bob Juren. Is this his first? No, I think he's written one more before. But JoJo, again, thank you very much. You know how much I appreciate that. Much love. Escape. What's it all about? I think my voice just changed there too. You hear that? After escaping from an army stockade, GIs Hank Farley and Will Chase are met by Hank's wife, Dolly, driving the getaway car. Because of a darkness and heavy rain, Dolly can't find her way back to the highway, causing the men to get lost in the dark. Boy, what a night. Impenetrable and frightening Louisiana forest. There we go. That was a well-read sentence by me, is what you always get, right? What? Here we go. The trio move in on Granny Good. Whose cabin is in the middle of nowhere. This proves to be their first mistake. I'm about ready to give up. Granny possesses mystical powers they cannot comprehend. So spooky, and more spooky. I don't know. Is that spooky? That's not really spooky. Let's see. Cyberpup, what's going on? Good to see you. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Good. Oh man, you guys, I am just too bad. I'm too bad tonight. Isn't that what makes the stream enjoyable though? All my goofs and Dino being Dino. Listen, I am who I am. That's all I am. Anyways, so here we go. Pups RMs sends her love. Is Emily doing okay in the morning coffee? I've seen her at night. So, okay. Episode 172, Where Fear Begins. Premiered June 25th of 1974 And rebroadcast 9/8 of 74 and 3/7 of 80. The cast, none other than my favorite, Kim Hunter. Zara from the Planet of the Apes. I got to mention that every time because I love Kim Hunter as Zara. Zara and Cornelius, just such a cute couple. Dino bloopers, yeah, boy, that would be a 12-hour stream too. Could you guys go through a 12-hour stream of me and my bloopers? Dino, can't have it you any other way. Thank you. Okay, let's get back to cast. Kim Hunter as Amanda Shepard. Alan Hewitt as Dr. Swally. Ian Martin as Mr. Shepard. Mason Adams as Kurt. Phoebe Doran as Vera. And written by none other than Henry Slesser. Do not give up. This is great. I bet. Thank you, Jojo. Thank you. Summertime and living easy, says Sirs James. Bernie Gambano, what's going on, Bernie Gambano? Hey, Kubacha, what's going on with you, huh? You making the pizza pie tonight? Is that what you're doing? Good to see you, Bernie. Good to see you. Haven't heard that name in a long time, says Sweet Indigo, Kim Hunter. She's been on quite a few CBS Radio CBS Radio Mystery Theaters. So what is this episode about? Where Fair Begins. A school teacher gets a telephone call for help from her sister, rushes to her aid and finds her dead. The look on her sister's face convinces Amanda that her sister Vera had died from sheer fright. Not believing the police report that her 26-year-old sister died of cardiac arrest, Amanda demands that an autopsy be made. Not until she takes one of Vera's EN30 sleeping pills, a prescription from a Dr. Swally, does Amanda begin to realize what really happened to her sister. Yeah, poor Amanda. Where fear begins. Yes, the doctor prescribing the old sleeping pill. LOL, says Bernie Gambano. Kupacha. Good to see you, Bernie. I think it's been a little while, buddy, but good to have you. CM says Kim won a Best Supporting Actress Oscar for A Streetcar Named Desire. Yes. Yepper. Stella, says Harry Scott. Stella. Molecular Arts, what is going on? He says, yo. And Traveling Fools says, yo. And Dave Plouffe says, hey, it's me, Dave Plouffe. My co-host on Sundays. We are going to talk Sherlock Holmes, Basil Rathbone, Nigel Bruce, but all things Sherlock Holmes on Sunday. And we got some surprises up our sleeves for the future too, as well as more Art Bell shows. So there you go. It has been a bit, but I'm always tuning in. Good to hear, Bernie. Good to hear. Thank you, my friend. But yes, hey, it's Dave Plouffe. And on we go to episode number 173, which is a rebroadcast. Die, you're on magic camera. Rebroadcast from 4/3 of 74. And here we go. Episode 174. Had to turn the mic off. I didn't want you guys to hear me coughing. Episode 174. Not today's murder, but entitled Yesterday's Murder. Yesterday's murder? Tomorrow's brunch. I don't know. Premiered June 27th of 74. Rebroadcast 9/10 of 74. The cast, Mercedes McCambridge as Dottie. Dottie. Well, there's an old name, right? Straight from the 30s. You got that. Mercedes McCambridge as Dottie. Leon Janney as Mr. Carpenter. No reference to Jesus. Patricia Wheel as Jane. Robert Maxwell as Harold, and written by Sam Dan. Sam Dan. I love William Redfield, says CM. There you go. There you go. So what is this about? What is this about? This is about Dottie Malloy. Hey, Dottie Malloy, what up with you? Huh? What do you do? What do you say? What do you know? Huh? Dottie Malloy felt cursed from the moment she stole the 20,000. Hey, this sounds like Psycho. The $20,000 from her employer to help her husband, which caused the firm's night watchman to have a fatal heart attack. Nothing went right for 21 years after that. So when a mysterious Mr. Carpenter appears from Opportunities Unlimited and offers to let Dottie make amends for her crime, it seems like too good an offer to refuse. You can't refuse the boss. Or you can't refuse Mr. Carpenter. I don't know what I was doing there. Had nothing to do with The Godfather, rest assured. But there you go. Yeah, so it started out sounding a little bit psycho-ish, like Psycho, she stole all that money and everything else. But happy birthday, Bernie. Bernie Gambano, it's your birthday? Happy birthday, Mr. Gambano. Happy birthday, Mr. Gambano. Happy birthday to you. Good to see you. How old are you? No, I'm just joking. You don't need to say. Anyways, happy birthday, my friend. Hopefully it's a good one for you. Sears James says, hey, Garden Dave, the paranormal gardener. I love that. Okay. I'm going to keep that on the screen for a little bit there. Dottie equals Edith or Archie. Yes, Dave Buffet. Archie, Edith there. You come on. Sears James, yeah, I love that, man. Hey, Garden Dave, the paranormal gardener. It's on Sunday, Okay, well, if I don't see you on Sunday, I might not see you on Sunday. Happy birthday, anyways. Early birthdays, early birthdays all around. Boop 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 boop. Okay, so on to the next episode. Episode number 175. The Locked Room, rebroadcast from 4/8 of 74. Episode 165. The Murder Museum, rebroadcast from 4/9/74. Episode 177. Out of Focus, rebroadcast from 4/10 of 74. Now on to episode 178. The Big 38 Special. Some good songs there, Bernie Gambano. But 38. It was a very good year. It is a very good year. So, yeah, enjoy the 38, right? Enjoy the 38. So there you go. Can't remember when I was 38, says Harry Scott. Been ages since I seen 38. Oh, boy. Hey, calm down, people. Calm down. You're all young at heart. You're all young at heart. Young at heart. Okay, so on to episode number 178, Hurricane. It premiered 7/1 of 74 and rebroadcast 9/13/71, 74, and 3/21 of 80. Cast Joseph Julian as Joe Carrington, Jack Grimes as Ron Prentice, Gordon Gould as Martin Halliday, Evelyn Juster as Fan Halliday, and written by none other than George Lothar. George Lothar. It's all a blur, LOL, says Harry Scott. Exactly. I'm surrounded by young people. Bernie Gambano. I remember just 7 years ago. Oh, geez. I'm the youngest amongst y'all. No. There's young ones. There's youngins. By not, but anyways, okay, so what's this episode about? Hurricane. It's most likely about a hurricane. Anyways, Sears James says you could do garden streams dressed as an alien or vampire. Can guarantee it will increase your channel memberships, Dave. Yeah, probably would. Again, stay tuned to the new Wednesday show, which is a sitcom of sorts. You guys will see. 38 sounds so young. Today is my high school graduation day, 35 years ago today. Woo! Well, congratulations. Congratulation, Dave Plouffe. Okay, so what is Hurricane about? It's about seeking shelter from the storm outside. Martin Halliday, a high school counselor, and his wife Fran come across a beach cabin and manage to convince revolver-toting Joe Carrington to allow them to wait out Hurricane Donna in his Florida beach cabin. With Carrington is young Ron Prentice, who manages to tell Fran he has been kidnapped. But when the Hallidays scheme to relive Carrington of his gun is successful, they learn what? They learn to their horror that Ron, who now has the gun, is a homicidal maniac, and that Carrington is his guardian. Okay, so notes for the show. George Lothar started out as a prose writer and soon found that he was better as a dramatist, a career that has spanned more than 30 years. As a young radio writer, he contributed most often to such programs as The Radio Guild, Nick Carter, Master Detective, The Shadow, and Superman. With the advent of television, he became an executive producer for the DuPont Network, writing, directing, and producing his own plays. Among the first on television, two of them, Cathedral and Submarine, were still bringing him royalties when theater premiered. Very cool. George Lothar, very cool. Vicki Alcorn just celebrated our 40th wedding anniversary in May. Congratulations to you, Vicki Alcorn, and your husband. Congratulations. Yes. Tom Knight Music. Hope all is well, Dino. Yes, all is well. Been a second, but good to see you here, my friend. Let's see. You couldn't get that spicy in anything less than 35 years. Well, hey, let's see. Or Bigfoot in the garden. Wait. Ed Staff is trying to join in. They're trying to help you out there, Dave, with some good pointers and suggestions. And Connie Clary, yeah, hopefully your mom and dad's doing good. Haven't heard much from them of late. Mom and dad's is on the 27th, 53 years. Very, very good. There you go. Okay, so it's almost the top of the hour. Let's see. Let me get a couple more in here. Episode 179 was Strange Company, rebroadcast from 4/11 of 74. Let's do one more before we end this. Episode 180, The Secret Life of Bobby DeLand. The Secret Life of Bobby DeLand. Or DeLand? Bobby DeLand. Premiered 7/3 of 74. Rebroadcast 9/14 of 74. The cast. Michael Tolan as George Carlin. Not the George Carlin that we all know and love. Rest in peace, George Carlin. Rest in peace. Hetty Galen as Bobby DeLand. Martha Greenhouse as Anita Garland. Carlin. Marion Seldes as Mrs. Appleton. Mrs. Appleton. Wasn't she a teacher on The Little Rascals? Could be. I don't know. What? Gilbert Mack as Dr. Wesley, and written by Elspeth Eric. So what is The Secret Life of Bobby DeLand about? Bobby DeLand. I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. It might be DeLand, but I'll call it DeLand. I like the way that sounds. Bobby DeLand. Age 10 and up for adoption is invited to live with George Carlin. Boy, that would have been a hoot. Jeez. My gosh. Thanks, Dino and Mons. Be well. Peace and blessings. Thank you, CM, for stopping by tonight. Dave Plouffe, the Strange Company is what we are on Saturday nights with Caption This. Yes, 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 Dave Plouffe. And they're the most fun, I think, during the week is what I say also. But okay, so Bobby DeLand, age 10 and up for adoption, is invited to live with George Carlin and his wife, Anita. Other foster parents have been unable to handle Bobby. He steals little nothings, runs away, and thinks his real mother is a baroness and a movie star. But Carlin is intrigued, even more so when Bobby is able to cure Mrs. Carlin's migraine headache by giving it to himself. Wow, it sounds like we know what he is. He's a psychic vampire. He is an empath. He can soak up or take the bad or the good from people, soak that energy right up. Notes for this episode. Elspeth Eric was a very prominent radio actress and writer. Her work on stage was as equally impressive, if not better, starring in the original production of Dead End on Broadway. So there you go. We end tonight's show. I call it a show because, boy, I was really on tonight, right? Had the mumbles of the mouth. Mumbles. Just call me Mumbles is what you can do. We get pretty crazy here on Saturday nights for sure. Yes, yes. Elspeth, weird. Yes, CM. Elspeth Eric always usually has kind of a weird twist or strange episode. I kind of like that. I kind of like that. But we will leave it on that episode 180, and we will pick up from there next time. Please be sure to give a thumbs up before you leave. A thumbs up before you leave. And yeah, catch tonight's show. All detective shows. Timestamps are in the description, so you can check those out. And stay tuned to The Shining. Caption This on Saturday. Elise's video will be up tomorrow night. I will surprise you with what she's doing. And then Sunday night, me and Dave Plouffe with Sherlock Holmes. So there you go. The 7 words you can't say, LOL. Yeah. Well, I guess this is Italian goodbyes to everyone. Goodbye, David Plouffe. You have a good one. Huh? You take a care. Thanks for all you do, Dino. Thank you, Tom Night Music. Thank you for all you do and supporting and stopping by. And I'm glad to, do what I do and help people out, especially on the overnights. Anything else you guys get from me is just either pure entertainment or pure trash. So I don't know. It's up to you to be the judge of that. See ya when I sees ya, Harry Scott says. Okay, with that said, much love to each and every one of you guys, and I will see you very soon. Trivia nights are the best on here, WWM. Yeah, I know. I've got to listen, I'm running this wave of Caption This, but there'll be some trivia nights coming up very soon. Waiting for Edward Stewart to get done with Universal. He's got more Universal Monsters trivia, so that'll be fun. So yeah, much love to each and every one of you guys. And again, thank you, JoJo, for the $50 super chat, and Horror Junkie for life. Thank you for your $5 super chat as well. All of you that support, please think of joining the channel if you haven't already, for as little as $1.99, or Patreon, either or. But definitely thumbs up, comment, all that good stuff.